Alright, should have everything working. What's the deal here? This looks like a room I haven't actually done anything in yet. Drop the trap door at 1918 first. Not really sure how that's supposed to work, but whatever. So this does this, does that. You basically want to hold all of these. That's what I'm seeing here. How am I supposed to ever hit these corner buttons? I'm not really convinced it's possible to keep those down without using up an entire giant for each one. Like, there's nothing in this room that would allow you to lure a rock golem onto either of these plates. And there is no way to make a giant stay on one of these plates by way of putting some golem bodies around, even if I didn't already need to put 2 golem bodies way over here. Well, I don't see how this room is supposed to be possible, so let's just consider it poked at and move on for now. Here's the one room I haven't even seen. What is that enormous mess? Got this thing. Why would I ever want the rock giant in this room? Ever. Shouldn't I just drop all the trapdoors, then activate the Segundo and done? I can't see why I wouldn't want to do that. What a weird room. How is this even supposed to be possible? I don't see any other way for this room to work. I'm supposed to somehow magically drop the rest of the trapdoors while this guy is on the trapdoors? I don't see how that's supposed to be possible. Like, I need to be able to use the platform to go around to drop the rest of the trapdoors. So I can't have him on the platform while I'm trying to drop trapdoors. But I also can't not have him on the platform because that's where he has to be for the end of the room. Like, I'm supposed to somehow take this position, but teleport all the way up there to where the trapdoors are. How is that supposed to be possible? This would only be possible if there was some normal floor or another platform to use. There is absolutely no way that this rock giant can go from being on the trapdoors to being on the platform without me being in completely the wrong location. This is great and all, but I still can't drop the trapdoors. And there is absolutely no way for me to get into a position where I could do so. Is that it? I guess I need to leave one to the light effect. Fine. All the way back here. What a weird room. I think I said that before I knew what the solution is supposed to look like, but I still feel the same way about this. I hope that whatever I did earlier will still work in this situation. So far it's not working. Can I come from the other side? That might be what I did. South, not east. Thank you. Alright then. Combo of 12. Weird, but manageable, I guess. I think all that's left now is rooms I've looked at before and don't have any clue about. Let's see. Yeah, I still don't understand this one. But let's see if I can remember what I tried to do before. Somehow something is supposed to pace back and forth here. Somehow. So that would have to be this giant. Because there's no way that one could ever get over there. So this one is supposed to somehow prevent that one from moving off of its platform until I'm ready for it. But doing that would absolutely, objectively, require putting this in one of these golems onto the corner of this platform, which isn't really possible. Yeah, this is why it's not possible, because that guy moves faster than any of these golems ever will. what I thought. Like, it isn't even possible to put one on the vertical column that I need it to be on, as far as I can tell. guess this is what I was supposed to be doing. No, not even this works for exactly the same reason as always. The stupid rock giant moves first. Never mind, this works. Yes. Okay then. So the trick all along was to make sure to go all the way up. And then everything works out. Fine. That's a reasonable enough trick. That just leaves 2 rooms, I think. I did that one, so yeah, just these 2, this one and that one. I don't think there's any way this level could have a secret room. Although I would argue that one should have been secret, it's way too hard. Let's see. How is this room supposed to work? There is absolutely no way that you can ever put a rock golem on either of these 2 plates. Because there is no way to get behind these plates so that a rock golem will go to them. You have to kill 2 rock golems on these 2 plates, and there's no way that you could keep a rock giant on one of these 2 plates if you're trying to press down both of them. So in that case, I have absolutely no idea how this is supposed to be possible. Even just trying to press the 2 western plates with rock golems is a completely unsurvivable process. Like, this pretty much uses up the entirety of a rock giant just to do this. And I don't have any choice but to do that. And now there's definitely no way to actually put a golem on both of these other 2 plates. But you can put one there, I guess, but then the other one will not ever go to the other one. No matter what. Yeah, you pretty much need to use up an entire rock giant to do this. There's no other choice if you want to hit this plate at all. Guess that allows me to do this. But now there's no way to keep that one there when I need it to be. There's just not enough golems in this room whatsoever. You have 2 spots that require require using up an entire rock giant apiece in a way that you can maybe salvage maybe one golem from. You have to use one golem to keep the rock giant in the south warp, and that leaves you with one less golem than you need. What does this want? Drop the trapdoor at 1918 first. I guess that would require saving yet another golem and also magically putting it here somehow, which is also not really a thing I think is possible. So I have to use that entire giant to do that. I have no other choice but to do so. There's basically one less rock giant in this room than there should be for it to be solvable. Guess this would be enough to just regular solve the room. I can't see any way that the challenge would ever be possible, though. Well, I guess this is good enough. Hooray. I don't think the challenge is doable by me. And that just leaves one room that I've deemed completely impossible, that being this one. I've already tried this room quite a lot and never been able to find anything that even remotely comes close to working. Since I don't think anyone's actually watching, I guess I'll go check if anything is in H&S for this room. Because I have no idea even what's supposed to be possible in this. Let's see. Someone else has been lost on this room before. I mean, I know that. I've tried to do that. The problem is that anything that I can try to do, like any attempted shape that's supposed to stop these from going east is just going to wind up not being possible for me to carve out in the first place, because I have to be able to go back without, like, the golems need 2 tiles to exist, and that means that if I go in and I go out, then I lose the space that the golems are supposed to go in. I can't really put it into words properly, but you can probably see when I try to actually do it. Like, there's no way to prevent them from going north without using up too much ice, because I have to go back so that they don't have a way to go south in the first place. This. I still don't think this works. I don't know, I guess if I could recreate that, that might work. I probably did something in trying to make that happen on the west side that makes it impossible to do that on the east side, but let's see. Yeah, I took a screenshot to try to figure out how to remake it. That's not quite it. It's supposed to be a T shape. Like this, maybe. That. Maybe the stair step thing. That might work. Except that that one doesn't go. Is that because I didn't get rid of that one? Yes, that works. I messed up the window, sorry, that it should be fixed now. Okay. Alright then. That is that room. Just have to kill everything. I feel like I struggled an awful lot against this the last time, trying to make something like this happen and never get it to work. So I guess I just was in the right mental space to be able to stumble into the right shapes or something. I did look up HNS and at the first couple parts of Mentar's hint, which said to drop these specifically. Maybe that was enough to help. Just when faced with this gigantic square blank canvas, I just don't know what to do with it. Why am I not done? Oh, I didn't do that one yet. No, wait, I did that one. That's... okay. I think... maybe it's the scripty thing. We need to clear this room. Right. That poor office worker standing there. That poor technician. I get it. The script right. When I first came here, there was trapdoors linking from various other rooms. So now there isn't. Once again, Bethro kills a man. Alright. Well, I mean, he did just drop him into the pit, but I think it's reasonable to conclude that he killed a man. Well, I don't know if the technician... You know, the technician doesn't have a speaking part, so I don't actually know. But that's Lower Stoneworks. The room full of hot tiles still looks red, but I know that it's not, because I have the level clear. So this seems to be kind of a turning point in the whole, since we kind of stopped having hubs again, and then we had introductions to 2 new elements. But... is this going to lead back to Upper Stoneworks? Oh hey, the technician's alive again. Isn't that great? Oh, wait a minute. Could I go to Upper Stoneworks through the stairs there now that that room is clear? Since there is a disarm token there. That might be something I can do. I forgot this is a thing. I need to get back around through the loop to get there. Like, since obviously the north exit past the blue door is the end of level main story exit, I should check out what's this way. This technician has nothing to say. But if I go up here, well, that explains how the two halves of the facility are connected. I guess so. Well, that's not even a secret room, it's just a weird little connection. But I guess you do get a score for it, if people care about scores. The technician is still there. The technician is immortal. I guess Beether didn't kill them after all. Secluded laboratory. After the clamor of the stoneworks, the silence that followed seemed empty and lifeless. Beether's ears, still shuddering, could not pick up the little noises he expected to hear around him. The rustling of air through the cavern, the clicking and chirruping of small creatures, and the trickle of distant water. The sounds that told him there was still a world around him. The walls, too, were flat and featureless, built to keep the world out rather than feel like a part of it. Beether had encountered places like this before and distrusted them. Sure, the natural world could be dangerous, but that was why you took care to bring a really big sword with you. Interacting with the world was a source of food and a source of excitement. In his experience, the only people who shoved themselves away from it were the ones who had a sinister agenda, such as hatching plots or writing histories. He wasn't sure exactly what sort of thing went on in the place he was now in, but he was determined to find out. I love how writing history is considered a sinister agenda. What is this place? Some kind of kitchen? It doesn't look like a kitchen. More of a laboratory. What's a laboratory? Is it where they design labyrinths? No, it's more like a place for doing research, experiments. It sounds fun. And this must be the place that Leonhard told me about. Who's Leonhard? I met him in a research center on the surface. He told me... Hold on a moment, I'm trying to remember. Uncle Beether is getting old. He said that Prince Angwim's envoy, Ophiochus, had recruited people to excavate an underground laboratory. And you think that's where we are now? Must be, but what I don't know is why he wanted to dig out this place. Well, I'm here now and I intend to find out. Alright. Oops, don't do that.
Ow, that hurts.
Don't do that either.
Okay.
Eek, more monsters. It's alright, I'll take care of them. Alright, perfectly normal air rock giants. Makes sense. All done. But there may be more deeper inside. Sadako, will you wait here while I look ahead? And keep an eye on Alf? No problem. We'll stay here until it's safe to move on. I want to play with the rock monsters. Sure, I'll break some of them up for you. And this is the hub warp. Cool. Chapter 6 out of seemingly 7. Or is it 8? Or is it 10? Well, who knows? But possibly 6 out of 7. Alright, what new horrors await Beether now? We've got Gel, okay. We've got Omflick. We've got Gentry Eye, oh boy. We've got Speed Potion. We've got Pickaxe. We've introduced Briar before, I think. We've got... You know, I'm not sure. This doesn't look like a new element situation. I have to guess this is about stunning brains to make things brained or unbrained. Something like that. Yeah, that's what this is. This is advanced brain business. And we have time clones. Oh no. Well, I see no reason... That's the level exit. Okay. I see no reason not to do things in the order I just listed them, so... Here's gel. Here's gel. Green stuff. Humans are apt to have strange ideas about numbers. For example, the number 18 is often considered to be unlucky, and many dungeons are built without an 18th floor, even though all floors of a dungeon are deadly, and the 18th is unlikely to be worse than any other. In King Dugan's dungeon, for example, it was the 17th floor that was full of inky tar, with eyes lurking under the surface, bubbling and causing the tar to swell until it flooded the entire floor. Ether shuddered at the memory. Conversely, many architects would say that there is something nice and satisfying about the number 3. I think that's inversely. That's on the other hand, which is not really the same thing as conversely. Oh well. Two things stand in opposition and conflict. A third adds balance. 2 points determine a line. A third marks out the space that is an architect's playing field. And so, even though tar and mud had been known and exploited for centuries, many architects felt that there was something missing, an unknown element that would complete the series. Some even went so far as to predict its properties, as though the elements were themselves architected and fell into some kind of regular pattern. These theories are pure moonshine, of course. Everyone knows that there is no third element in reality. Yeah, this is a pet peeve of mine. Because I know what a converse is, I find it really annoying when people say conversely to mean on the other hand, because that's not really what conversely means. Oh well. Oh yeah, neurology. So, is this level gonna have a brain gel for it by the time I'm done with it? For the gel mother? Or is it going to restrain itself to just being about regular gel, the way the first 2 stuff levels were, prior to introducing the mothers? No mother in this room. This is another just cut all the stuff room. I can't do this from this end because I'll die, so I have to go this way. I'm sure I'm supposed to be careful with this part, but I can't really know how until I try to just recklessly cut through it. Yeah, so that's up there. I think that Mickey Mouse shape is okay. Yeah, that's okay. We're good. Alright, continuing on. Although I certainly could have gone north before. I'll just continue. Alright, we do have a mother, so... Gel mothers are weird. They only grow to adjacent stuff. What does this do? Yeah, so we need to separate that off before it can become a problem. That's not too good. I think I messed up here. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Because the order matters immensely more as well than it does with tar and mud. And easily take a cuttable gel and make it into an uncuttable gel completely by accident. There we go. And looping back around to the room I didn't try. Oh, this was a non-option anyway. Don't I feel silly? Should I be not killing those? I don't know. The goal here is to press that, which then I want to press both of these. So I think I'm just supposed to kill all those. After which my goal is no doubt to try to block things off so that those two can't move. There's not really enough mirrors to do that, though. I mean, I guess there's almost enough mirrors to do that. Maybe I just need a centrally placed bridge. No, I don't think that's going to work. No, a Y shape should work. Y shape should work fine. There we go. How do I put the last one in place without shattering it? I'll just do that. Alright, that might be the end of the tutorial loop. No, we still have another room we need to do something in. Okay. So basically, this is a room you could easily have made with a rock golem, but it was made with a gel baby instead. I'm going to see what goes wrong with this configuration, because I'm sure something will. Oh, there's that. Alright, so maybe I should just put one here. Hello. Oh, I messed up. This should probably be down here, actually. So the room with the thin ice in Lower Stoneworks, I'm not going to necessarily claim that I solved that on my own. I looked up part of what to do in the hints and solutions, and then managed to somehow stumble into the right thing for the rest of it. Ah well. That's alright. I thought I'd actually be starting later than I wound up starting because I was caught up doing something. Well, I was replaying through Strange Alchemy to try and get the balance a little bit better, or to get a feel for what happened if you balanced your attack and defense throughout. But I did some blunders and wound up really not using the double health very effectively. Anyway. Clear and exit the room. Pardon me. Clear and exit the room without stepping on the south bridge. So this is very similar to the room just to the east of it, but instead of having 6 mirrors, we get 2 of them in a gel mother. Sure. I guess I want the mother to grow in such a way that it blocks off things from badly happening. So I would really like there to not... I'd really like to not grow gel northward, I think. Oh, this is so awkward. Okay. That might be better. Yeah. But I'm at least going to try this challenge. It doesn't feel intractable yet. Ah. This blob is getting a little too big for my liking. Yeah, okay. How can the mother actually help here? I thought gel could exist on shallow water, but I probably just misremembered. Like, I conflated the fact that gel babies can walk on shallows into something more, I guess. But if that's not the reason why this room is solvable, then I don't know what the reason is. Because I definitely need to block both of these spots, right here and right here, assuming this room works the same as the one to its east. And if I'm not trying to do the challenge, then I don't have any way to go far enough south to lure a gel baby away of the ones that are on the south side, which seems like the only other reasonable way to handle things here. This is probably... I don't know what would be good to have happen here. Like, even if I had 4 mirrors, that wouldn't be enough. You need 5 to just place mirrors the way that I did in the room to the east. And, like, if I could pull gel babies around, then I could just make a flood of them to get in the way of these, and also have some gel above them. But I really can't pull the gel babies far enough south to be useful without going across the bridge over there. I dislike how far north the mother starts out. It makes it way more awkward to actually even try to do anything. Like, the only thing in this room that could block one of the gel babies from the south side would be a crowd of gel babies that are directly in the way. But there's no way to set that up without going south, like farther south than the row of arrows, which isn't possible if you're trying to do the challenge. Like, there's no way to actually make them stay farther south than farther south than they are right now. I guess in theory I could do that for one of them. That's not going to cover both. So I can do that, but it's not really possible to also block off the other side. I'm trying really hard to come up with a way to make like a consistent thing happen so that I can even try to attempt to place the gel babies in useful locations, but I can't figure any such thing out. Like, I just want it to be that I have a wall of gel on the south side, and that I have a very easy way to have gel babies appear next to the wall. And then, like, after I have that set up, get rid of the gel mother because it just makes things chaotic while I'm trying to manage the babies. But I'm having some difficulty actually getting anything like that to work. I mean, I might give up on it after a bit, but I'd just like if my attempt to set up for an attempt could work. That would be nice. I need the gel baby to be on the opposite side of the pool from me when I enter the shallow water, which I've done sometimes when things were in a more chaotic situation, but not since then. that's good. I kind of want there to be gel babies placed there in positions that force it to spawn more gel babies when it grows. That's the one way that I can make them be on the opposite side from me when I pop out into the shallow water like this. But they kind of have to all be at the rim for this to work. I feel like I might be making progress, though. Okay, I've got 3 of them at the rim, which is what I think I want. So let's try to see if I can achieve anything from this. I need all 3 of them to actually come out for it to be useful. Oh, wait, I can do that. Kind of pull 2 of them and bring that one out. This feels like it should be pretty close. Like if I just had a 4th one over there, that would be that gives me 4. That feels really close. I just need there to be an escape route up this way, I think. So I'm going to try making one and see what I get. And I think there's some move order business kind of ruining things, but can I fix this by coming back from the other side? I might have produced a shape of gel that is not possible for me to actually move the room from. Maybe not, but I might have. Yeah, no, that's a bit of a problem. I need to go back and make sure that doesn't happen somehow. Let it grow once more, bring it back through a little bit. Maybe like that. That should at least leave it possible to move the room, which is an improvement. Okay. Now the problem is that if I want to pull them back the other way, I would need to have a wall of gel on this side, which I don't have because exactly the gel that would have been the wall is what turned into those gel babies, so there's not really any way for me to do it from there. I'm gonna give up maybe and just try to do things from this position then. I think that might not have helped. This feels like it must be intensely move order reliant to even have a chance of this working. Because they have to just so happen to block each other in exactly the right way. Alright, well, if I'm giving up on the challenge, then I can do something to make this easier. Make a bridge over here so that I don't have to try to manipulate them from inside of shallows. Just me, or are there no checkpoints in this room? Or are they just all under... No, they're just all under the gel. Right. That makes a lot more sense. I really don't see a way this room could be solved that isn't highly move order reliant. On, like, somehow manipulating them into just the right order so that they'll block each other in exactly the right way. Which I'm not really succeeding at doing. Well, I can kill these, I just can't get back out. Alright, I give up. I don't see how this challenge is supposed to be done. I'm not even really sure how the irregular room is supposed to be done, but maybe having 2 more mirrors would help. Well, no, the regular room is actually pretty easy, right? You just put a mirror in the exactly 2 places that it would be useful to have something blocking a gel baby off. You don't die to the gel mother on the way to doing so. stairs over is kind of an ordeal. There we go. Of course, now these two are in the wrong order. Yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't see that coming. Okay, let's just clear the path first. Wrong move order, of course. Still in the wrong order. Wrong order. Still. Okay, I must have messed this up a long time ago. Probably need there to be still a wall here for this to work. Well, this part is just kind of a pain. There. Okay. Well, that's what I would call the right footwork. I'm not really sure how to take advantage of it without the ability to just go in. That just makes it not work. Yeah, I don't really know how I'm supposed to be able to even actually do this. Because clearly this requires more than just that they're in the right place. There has to be like 6 of them or something for them to even stay. And I don't really see any way to produce that situation. Could I not just have gel where the two mirrors are? Is that what I'm supposed to do, actually? If I just put gel on these 4 spots, that would actually block them adequately. That's probably what you're supposed to do. I have no idea still how the challenge is supposed to work, but that certainly looks like it should be more effective than what I was trying to do. I keep the gel babies in place. Do I have an exit still? Yes. How do I get enough gel babies to do that? Yes, I'll just try things until something works. I mean, stepping stone and shallow water are 2 different things. It's perfectly true to say that they can't exist on shallow water any more than tar can. And it can exist on stepping stones exactly as well as tar can as well. Like, those are certainly true descriptions of what's possible, etc. I just need a way for several gel babies to exist on the west side while I run to the east side without completely blocking off the way to leave the room, which proves to be a very difficult goal to achieve. Oh, there is no way that it's supposed to be this excruciating just to get everything into position. After finding the right way to do that. Maybe that will work. I can still leave. I can. Okay. That should do it. That should let me kill this precisely 2 gel babies that the entire room is oriented around. If I can just get rid of the rest without dying, we're good. Alright, going down and out. That should work out. Ugh! I don't think this room is supposed to be that hard. It probably poisoned things a little bit that I did this with trying to do the challenge as well. Alright. This room will probably be easier, maybe. So somehow I need to cut things in a way that lets me actually reach the corners. I'm absolutely sure that swapping to a clone will be part of the solution. Like the way it was there. Right, that'll get that corner. I think the trick is to kind of... I don't know quite the words for it, but it's like you want to be actually properly inside the blob as you cut it. I I don't know how to get the one that's where I start, though. Like, if I do this, I immediately ruin everything. But if I do this, then it still doesn't seem like there's enough leeway to do what I need to do. I just wasn't aggressive enough with it. No, yeah, that can't work. So that was the wrong cut somewhere. Here? That's definitely not going to work. Maybe I just need to go far enough in. And trace back. That's the wrong one. Maybe one less than that. That's not it. One less than that. There's some weird parity business with the checkerboard pattern that I need to achieve here. I can figure out how to do it just fine for the south ones and for probably the northwest one, but not for the one that I enter next to. And the symmetry of the room means that I'm gonna have to do that at some point. Like, I can't just ignore the problem and hope it goes away. The one right next to where I start has to be dealt with at some point. Alright, that's encouraging. So this is entirely a parity swap problem. You start out on a black tile, or a white tile if you go to the south side. And if you're on that color, then you can cut your way through that color. That might be a problem. Wait, maybe the tunnel can help here. No. So that's the way I need to be cutting this pile in. But I guess I can't do it exactly like that. I can make that cut survivable. But that's not going to do it. Oh wait, no, this works. This works. Okay. So I started on black pit, which is what all three of these are on, or all two of these are on. After I do that, I have to come here and start cutting on white parity in order to have any chance of getting the others. The only problem is too much of this cut? No. Okay. Yeah, alright. So, gel is weird. Gel is very parity dependent. I probably read that somewhere in the advanced gel cutting thread, that someone wrote about how gel is cuttable or not. Remember that adders eat things where you can't cut. What do all these buttons do? Every single one of them closes everything here. And also, some of them open fire traps. And these four all close that, which has no way to reopen it. And for some reason, that closes these force arrows? What? Why? What is going on in this room? I have no idea. Well, I think I need the adder to eat all the gel. And the way that I open the adder is to press any of those. But if I press anything that isn't this one, then I can't leave. What? Oh, okay, never mind. This opens the arrows. So if I don't close this door, I can go west, but if I do close this door, then I can still leave. This is a challenge room to be able to get to the secret. So normally the room asks, which of these are you okay with not having the adder kill, or whatever. But if you want to access presumably a secret room, then you have to just have the adder eat all of them. Sure. Don't know why that would be a problem, though. Like, they're all aligned in a way where it seems like it should be easy for the adder to just do mud cutting on them. Like, I'm not sure what the problem is as of yet. I guess we'll see when I get to that. Okay, go north, and it will just do that. And it'll do that in every direction. What's the problem? I guess it's harder to make it go south or west or whatever, but like, it's not impossible to do so. I need to be positioned. Like, look, there it goes. It's going to eat that one. I guess I would like it to be longer before I try to push it south into the difficult southern corner, maybe? But, like, we've done that before, right? Pushing an adder south isn't impossible or anything. It's just kind of annoying to arrange. Okay, now I just need to somehow block you with your own body so that you will go to the south while you're in this area. So let's see. Towards me here. That's not quite going to work. Don't poke into yourself, please. I don't know, do I want it to be long? I want to be able to get behind it as soon as it's going southward. I'm not sure if it being long really helps me very much with trying to do that. Well, I was hoping that I could get it to go south like this, then get behind it by me being in this corner. It didn't quite work, but maybe it could work if I try it again. Maybe I should use the... No, wait, it'll always be able to eat through this, because the only way that it's not cuttable by an adder is on the... Oh, yeah. Because its cut direction is diagonal, the adder can move in every direction that it could cut it in, that it could eat it in. So that will... Oh, the joys of snakes. Make a snake go south is basically impossible. You just have to wander around until it decides to work. Unless the room is very, very specifically designed to make it easy. Which of course this room is not. Alright, I guess I should prioritize doing that first. Because if I can make it go south to that southern set of tar stuff, then the rest of the room should be really easy. So I'd rather get the hard part out of the way first, if at all possible. I should expect it to eat some of the stuff that's in the way before I tried to do that, but... Oh boy. Would it help if I could get it coiled around itself somewhere in the middle of the room? Maybe. That was almost it. If it was longer, that would be it. Maybe. Something like that. Actually, if it was shorter, that would be it. So I could get around it quickly enough. So, the joys of snakes just do literally the exact same thing that it just did a minute ago is nearly impossible to make it do. Because snakes. That's too far. Don't go all the way up there. Okay, try it again until it decides to work. No, maybe it is just not long enough. Let's try to make it really stupidly excessively long. Well, if I could get behind it, this would be perfect, but I can't. get away from what I'm trying to do over here. All the way over here. Alright, then these keep coming to the west. This column, I need to go really far to the south, directly behind me. So that I can push it north in the next column. Stop doing that. And finally it can go south after that. It's doing it in the wrong column. And it's refusing to turn around for some reason. Despite that definitely being on a 5-turn cycle. Right, come all the way north that you can, then start going south. Ah! Can't get all the way up there. Could I not? If I could drag it one more tile to the south before it starts going west. But of course it refuses to do that because snakes are terrible. Okay, there. Please. No, keep going north. Keep going. No. Ah. Have I mentioned that snakes are terrible, by the way? That manipulating snakes is always consistently an exercise in frustration and pain? Like, unless the room is very carefully designed to make it convenient to manipulate a snake, it's just impossible to make a snake do the thing that you need it to do. Great. It's really not simple in the slightest, though. Considering how long I've been attempting to do it without any success, I would not describe this task as simple. Don't really see any tools that would allow me to do this any better than I'm doing it right now. Last time, I could not get past it to make it go the direction it needs to go. Once it's going south, I need to get behind it, and it's too long, so I can't get behind it. Spare. There! There. That is what's necessary to be able to do that. I can't see any other way to have achieved that result, besides doing something like that. East is easy. North is easy. Southwest is basically impossible. That is the rule of snakes. So what exactly is the other way that's supposed to work for that? Because I really can't tell. Maybe I'll see it in a demo. Probably not, since they don't have to the challenge solution in the demo. No, the demo just picks the right solution and moves on. Naturally. Oh well. Secret room. Looks like a multi-cutting room to me. We've got a mimic, we've got a clone. Wait, that's not a clone. Is that an anti-mimic? That's an anti-mimic. Okay. This looks like a multi-cut room. Probably need to make a triple cut here. So the two who are facing the same way. Okay, where are the places I can cut from? I can cut from here. I can cut from here. Hang on, where? Okay, they're scripted to always start facing relative to the way that I'm facing. There's nothing here that can modify their facing. I need two to face this way, but the third has to be facing the exact opposite. And this particular anti-mimic does not start. Oh. Okay, so it matters which way you enter the room. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, because if I need the anti-mimic to be facing the exact opposite direction from me, because it's an anti-mimic, that only happens if I'm facing this way when I enter the room. I feel like that's something that you could have built the room to not require, but I guess knowing that sometimes you have to enter the room the right way is a useful and important thing to learn. Alright, so I just need to be relative to the regular mimic, like that. Then I just need to get the anti-mimic into the right position, which I'm less immediately sure of. Right, it's almost there, it just needs to be another movement of some kind, in another direction. Yes. Maybe... that messed up the regular mimic, but I maybe can fix that. Okay, are we in the right positions? Not remotely. I think I confused and pushed that one the wrong way. So which way? It needs to be west, so I need to move this way? Yes. Perfect. Awesome. Multi-cutting is fun. I accidentally killed the regular mimic with the anti-mimic. Multi-cutting is fun. I feel like some kind of Ormite setup and some careful building could make it so that you actually start the room facing the right way automatically. But other than that, cool room. I love multi-cutting. This is this supposed to be secret? It is. It literally is just like the most obvious secret walls. Alright, let's look at this room before that room, because it might be a variant of this one somehow. What does this do? Alright, don't let that be pressed. These do something. Okay. Sure. I guess this is how you start the room, is by pushing that. Oh, I'm not supposed to enter the room from this side. That breaks it. Don't enter the room from the north. You can't solve it then. Okay, so after pressing this, the roaches keep me from going too far in certain specific directions. But I need to have some plates pressed down. Five north, one west. Five north. Oh, I haven't been to 5 north yet. Alright. So what I need to do then is I need to let the gel grow, but not too much, I guess. Also try not to die in the process. I mean, I guess I can just hang out around, like, here, ready to cut things off. Right. So that's pretty much as much as I can restrict that. I just need to keep blocking it from this end. Stick all the way down there, though. Okay, we're good. I had enough time. Now I can start trying to clean this up. Yeah. Get that nice L shape we have on the other side. That's too far. I'm losing confidence in the L shape. Seems like it might do more harm than good. Then again, not. Yeah, I'm losing progress by doing that, because now it won't grow in a good direction now, but that does make things briefly safer, so I think that's worth it. If I wait here, then it won't be able to reconnect that. I don't think it counts as being connected right now. Yeah, it didn't count, so... Alright, it just needs to grow one more time, and I can just wait right here to let it do that. There we go. Can I actually still leave with things like this? I think so. Cleanup's just a little bit messier than it should be. Yeah. A bit of messy cleanup needed, but doable. Okay, up to this secret room, which is only face north, I guess. Yeah, only face north. These will do that. This closes things. Yeah, okay. I guess this is just a gel board. How is this supposed to work, actually? I guess I'm trying to make babies appear with each growth so that I can put them on the plates. But there's not enough cycles. Like, I need 4 of them, and there's only 3. Like, I need to make 4, and there's only 3 cycles to do that in, and I'm not really capable of making more than 1 per cycle. Like, it's not possible to make more than 1 per cycle. Maybe I just need to have this one do something so that more grow. Like that, maybe, is what I'm supposed to do. If I can just manage that one into position quickly enough, then... Well, that's... Yeah, that's really annoying. Like, I have the 4 that I'm supposed to have, but I wasn't super efficient enough about it. Like, did this really need a timer? We could have at least used, like, some shell water or something, an invisibility potion, so that I don't have to worry about being super hyper fast after I've solved the main part. Just a thought. I don't remember exactly how I did that. have to do it that way. That forces me to go this way, which leaves that one way over there with no way for me to go retrieve it quickly. And I can't be focusing on retrieving it because I need another one to spawn. And now I have no way to get over there quickly enough. Okay, that's good enough. I thought somewhere in there I had in mind that this closed that door, which it doesn't. This door does not get closed by anything, it's just opened when you press the plate. So there's more time than it looks like there is. If you think of it the wrong way, it looks like it has less time than there really is. Alright. So that was the West Branch, I guess. Oh, I haven't been to the west from here, though. So we're not quite done with the West Branch yet. This is just kill the gel mothers and babies, I guess. Sure. I don't quite know how I'm supposed to reach the corner mothers. I guess I just do something like this. Do it like that. Probably. Sure. I'm not sure what I'll do at the end of this room to be capable of moving, but I guess that's a problem for later. Alright, there's just one gel mother left. Figure out some way to kill it and be able to leave. Means coming back to this central point here. It might not actually be that hard, but can't be sure until I try. Yeah, how is this supposed to work then? I can't see any way to actually keep it permanently broken off from the other pieces so that it won't continue to spawn the 2x2s that are unreachable without its help. Maybe I should do the central ones last? I don't really know how that'll help, but I could try that. Yeah, cutting this doesn't help anything, as far as I can tell. And standing here won't work, so that's definitely not what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I guess I'll try leaving the central ones alone then. See if that helps. That's such a pain. There. Did the ones on the west. I do kind of need to kill one of them, just not both. Yeah, I guess if the central one is all that's left, it can be isolated from the entire rest of the blob that way. Might be enough to help. I have no idea why this is being so difficult. But it is. Okay, I think I might have it now. Just needed to do that. Okay, I got the corners done. Now, how do I get rid of all the babies? In such a way that they won't come back. I guess I can always prevent this eye from doing real growth by cutting around it like that. But now I need some way to actually reach the edges so that I can kill things. Not really sure how to do that. Like, that was difficult enough to do when there were eyes like I needed to go towards. Now I don't really see how this is supposed to be possible. Like, I can get it down to this, but how am I supposed to deal with this? How is this even supposed to work? I had a brief disconnection. I don't know exactly what that looked like on your end. Hopefully you didn't miss anything vital. Right. That's that room anyway. Okay. Now the West Branch is actually done. I can go check out what's... Oh, there is a room over here. This is 5 more. Okay. So I assume this is a tame double cutting where I'm gonna want get this mimic into the right position, and with only gel to use to block them against is kind of difficult. Like, I can get him to face the right way, but he's in the wrong spot. Is this the wrong one to start with, maybe? Could be. Yeah, now my facing is wrong now. This feels pretty unsurvivable. Am I on the wrong side? And the mimic needs to be on the other side. Here I'm running into the same problem I did in the other part. The kind of move that I would need the mimic to make isn't really possible to cause it to make. Which probably means there's something wrong with this setup. There we go. This also is not survivable, though. Like, there is no way for me to live through cutting all of this gel. I don't think I could survive it if I was over where the mimic is, either. Am I missing something? I have no idea what I could be missing. Okay, well this is how I can get this one. But this is also not survivable. I can cut it just fine, but then I just die to the gel babies. And that's true of every single blob in this room. I can only do it from the other configuration. There's no... Like, it has to be that the mimic is in this corner, because otherwise it won't be able to cut it. But if I cut it from here, then I just die. There has to be one of these that's survivable. This is the only one I haven't tried, so it should be this one, if anything. Let's see if I can get the mimic to get into position. Ah, there. Okay, this one is survivable. Maybe that makes the one on the far west doable too, having done that one? Maybe. Yeah, I have room to back up into. Okay, this is just an order of operations thing then. Because now I need the mimic to go to the other side of this one. So, because survival wasn't really a concern in the advanced multi-cutting room, that wound up being an easier room for me than this one, which is a bit silly. Not having an easy time with this part either. yeah, that's what I did. No, this still doesn't seem to be survivable. I guess I should save this one on the far west side for last. Because I definitely am not surviving the east one when this blob is in the way. And apparently I'm also not surviving it when those 3 gel babies come out at the same time. There we go. Yeah, okay. Again, order of operations, need it to be survivable. So you have to do this one last to keep the gel babies in the box from just killing you when you get the box open. Thank you, you can die now. Alright, that was a room. I guess I'll continue northward just out of curiosity. Oh. This doesn't look like a good room. I mean, not like a bad room, but it doesn't look like a pleasant room. This looks like a very extreme thing. So to really clear this room, you need this door to be open while the room is uncleared, and then you have to walk through here and then have the room be cleared afterward. What's this do? What does this do? What does this do? Don't get it. I do not understand what this room wants from me. Well, I guess the first thing that I have to do is walk in here and press that button so that I can walk back out, and then I can go west. Sure, I guess. I have zero comprehension of how this is supposed to work. How am I even supposed to reach that button? All these are going to do is spawn a ton of gel babies. Yes, that presses the button. What? So I don't need to go in there. Huh? What? What is even supposed to be going on here? Should my goal be to kill all the gel babies? Most is a weird room. So my theory, which feels kind of shaky, but my theory is that what I'm supposed to do is keep one gel baby alive and have it follow directly behind me when I leave this area, so that the whole weird green door based mechanism, I can hopefully just kill a gel baby from directly behind me as I go to try to go through it. I don't understand any other way that this room could possibly work besides something like that. So I need this gel baby exactly directly behind me. Then I go kill that. The roach kills itself. Then this gel baby is to follow me into this little passage. Somehow. And I have to kill it while I'm in the passage, even though I don't think that's possible. I can't see what other thing is supposed to work here. Like, there's nothing else in the room that can keep the green door open and then closed, besides this following me in and then dying somehow. What else could I possibly do here? I can't have it follow me across there. Maybe this is all I need to do? What a weird room. I don't get it. Alright. I mean, I basically mostly did the most obvious thing that I could think of, and that worked out eventually somehow. But that's still really weird. Alright, so here we need the guard to cut the gel that I can't cut and survive cutting. Because the guard is friendly with the gel babies. They'll be perfectly fine with him cutting them into existence. And possibly cutting them out of existence as well. Come to think of it. This is really okay. I really need to clean up the mess before I try to do that, so let's do that first. Then it will be easy. I can even just have him go take care of this one first. There we go. Yeah, you just have to clean up after yourself. That's the moral of this room. You can't just be leaving a mess all over the place and expect to survive, right? Oops. Don't care for you to do that yet. Don't need to do that. Space, please. Alright, there. The guard's job is done. Okay. There we go. Cleaned up after myself, and I was good. What is this? Is this multi-cutting under horrible time pressure? No, this is cut two different blobs at the same time with the same set of moves under horrible time pressure. Sure. Mess up the limit's placement at some point. Guess I must have. This is a little excessive, honestly. I guess the gel baby will actually press the button itself when I'm done with the task. So there is that. Oh, no, I'm not supposed to cut that. It's the wrong order. I have to cut this first. Okay, I need to enter facing the right way, because this is that kind of time pressure room, efficiency nonsense room. Where just not facing the right way is already enough to screw you over, apparently. There are not enough turns. Ugh. the real pain of efficiency rooms is that when you're too slow, it's impossible to tell exactly when you were too slow. So you basically can't have checkpoints in a hyper-efficiency room. I mean, they can exist, but you're not really allowed to use them, because you really just need to start over again and take a wild guess as to where your mistake was every single time. There. Wait. What? Really? I guess that should have occurred to me, but really? That's not good enough. I feel like this is at least one entire spawn cycle too little time to actually do this in. Reasonably. The big problem is that the mimic has to go all the way around to the north, and I have to go all the way around to the south, and somehow I'm supposed to magically do both of those things at the same time. Maybe I'm just supposed to do this and then, like, be very clever about how the mimic is able to move? Or something. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Considering that it worked. Sure. I'm just gonna assume that's what I was supposed to do. Okay. That's that room. Let's see. What do you have to say? Don't move diagonally while on the platform with the potions. Platform with the potions. Platform with the potions? The platform with the potions. There's no platform in this room. So I have to assume that it's talking about this section of floor. That's the only thing it could possibly mean. Yeah, but I feel like that's kind of an unfortunate usage, is all. So... as far as I understand... No? Oh, okay. I know what this room is asking. I understand it. So, you need to kill all of the... you need to use these 4 decoys to destroy the gel, so that you can kill this gel baby. And before you do that, you have to use all the other decoys to block every other tile that could possibly house a gel baby part from being allowed to actually do that. While, of course, not having any of them block the actual location that the, let's call them stabbing decoys, need to be using. So, this is just saying that I'm not allowed to have any of the blocking decoys face in a diagonal direction. Which feels like it should be doable. Like, I've already got the northwest blob taken care of. The trickiest thing, it feels like, is getting ones that are going to need to be facing north. Like, the ones that I need to face north, I have to be a little bit careful about how I use the potions so that they can do that. I think I see the other complication. We're going to have some of the stabs be from the inside and some of the stabs be from the outside, because otherwise you run into this situation right here. So what I need to do then is not block that way for that one. Alright, so what I should do then is start out by getting into the central column, so that after I've gone south a good number of spots, that then I can also be able to go north without any trouble. So I'm pretty confident about using at least 4 of the south ones to do that. I want the east ones doing this. So if I use a couple of north ones like that, then the only way that I can get this one is to have it stabbed from the other way. To have it stabbed from the... Actually, is that right? What I really need is to do this to get that one. And I can get that one from there. I don't know. I assume that at some point there will be one that I really need to get from the inside. But let's keep going. If I take one there, I have one go north to here. One go north to there. And a west-facing one can go there. That takes care of the west side completely, I think. Let me double check. Okay. Yeah. So I have the north side have the west side taken care of. And I need to handle the other two. I'm going to try doing it this way. This almost feels like it's just decide on where you want all the decoys to go and then put them there. But that's not quite true, because just the act of needing to take the potions puts certain constraints on where, on which way the decoys can actually face. Like, I might be in trouble here because I used up too many that should be facing these two things. Maybe if I do this and plan on that one being from the inside, it might work out. No. I don't have a way to get... if I block that like that. Thinking about it for a moment. I stab one from the inside, then I still need to cover both of these, which would have to use up one from this side and one from that side, but that would mess up this one. Maybe mixing inside and outside is actually not what you're supposed to do. They have to either all be from the inside or all from the outside. That feels plausible. Is that all of the ones that need to face east accounted for? There's only one more that I need to face east. The problem is that I needed to... So the first one has to go south. And then I can have an east-facing one after that. There's a certain kind of weird asymmetry to this that makes it kind of hard. But I think I should try to put all of the ones that will face south first. Let's see. My instinct is that having them spin would be good. I don't know if that expression makes any sense, but I mean having the inner ones go like that. The inner ones go up, east, south, west, like that. That feels like it should be useful, maybe. If I do that, then I need to use a north-facing one like that. The east one needs to be there. And another north needs to be here. Need a couple of east to be blocking that one. And I need a north to go here. This one requires an east. I think that's all of the required east that I need. It's kind of hard to see exactly, but it sure looks like it. All I should have left is west and north, if I'm reading it correctly. So I need a couple of west like that. Right, I need a west here, and a north there. Alright, if there's any sanity to the puzzle, then that should be good. I have no sticks crossing, I've used every decoy, and I'm able to cut. So surely that's all I need, right? That. Alright. Illusory orthosquares. I was able to solve it by cutting from the outside inward. I wonder if it's solvable from cutting from the inside outward. Like if you had the decoys face away from the pit in the middle. I'm curious if that would actually be possible. Probably it is, but I wouldn't know. Like including the constraint of moving only orthogonally and not stabbing diagonally. What does this room want? That opens the way to reach the Gel Mother. this closes that, but toggles that. Okay. So I just need it to grow in a way that doesn't kill me. Yes. And then I need to go push the button. Isn't that all there is to it? I mean, I do need to be able to leave at some point. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to arrange that, but like, I'm not really sure how to leave through a corridor of 3x3 gel. That looks not possible, but maybe I'm just not thinking about it right. Shoot, don't do that. Okay, don't cut it that hard. Nor should I do that. Yeah, so... Oh, that instantly kills it too? That was not obvious that it does that. It did not look like it should do that, because why would it open a door if it also kills it? What? So how is this supposed to be possible then? You definitely can't go through a corridor of 3x whatever gel that is not growing. That's not possible to go through. So how is this supposed to be possible? Yes, I could try to bring a gel baby all the way out. This closes that, so I need to somehow bring the gel baby all the way around to the other side of the plate so that it's moving towards the plate while I'm a long distance away from the plate. I can't see any other way for this to be solvable. The gel cannot be what presses the plate, because then it would completely flood the hallway and I can't leave. So that has to be a gel baby pressing the plate. There's nothing else that would work. This is kind of a pain. Just trying to cut it off like I did earlier so it can't do anything, while also keeping a corridor open to the outside and to the inside, which I guess saying I'm just trying to do that sounds a bit silly when you hear all the constraints I'm trying to fulfill at once. There's no way that I could do that. There is no way that I could cause gel babies to be positioned in a way that would make that possible. I don't believe so. So the only thing I can see to do is to bring a gel baby all the way out here. Yes, they can all come. I only need one. Then take advantage of its rock golem-like movement to get back around it somehow. Somehow or other. And if I could use that obstacle, that gel over there as an obstacle, it would help. It's not really working that well, though. Yeah, the fact that this is closed and not toggle is really annoying. It could stand to be less fragile. Okay. I guess I could make the gel grow into a giant ring around this and then try to use that as an obstacle to be able to put the gel baby into a useful position. As absurdly painful as that sounds like to try to arrange. That still sounds more possible than somehow magically getting gel babies into this corridor in the perfect positions. not saying it's impossible, I'm just saying it sounds like way more of a pain than almost anything else I can think of trying to do. Maybe I should just do this. This works, right? No, wait. Maybe I can make it work. They're at every other position, but it shouldn't. Well, it shouldn't, but it doesn't. Apparently, never mind. Guess that's probably good enough. I don't know. Except now it won't actually grow out into the place because having the area blocked with gel babies automatically means that it can't. I don't know if it's just me, but having something that you can just stumble through on your way, like, to enter the room, just instantly also lock the room to where you can't be solved anymore is just kind of annoying. Like, the direct path into the main part of the room goes straight across a pressure plate that also instantly locks the room to where you can't solve it. there's no way to put gel babies into the positions down this row without them also just completely capping off the exit. Because capping off the exit is exactly what they do when it grows gel babies into that area. And if it were possible to take gel babies from the west side and put them into the corridor, then I wouldn't even need to do that because I'd be able to just pull one around and put it on a plate the way that it should work, in my opinion, to solve the rift. Is that it? I guess that might be it. Not completely sure, but maybe. Alright then.
Clear.
Alright, there's still more over here, apparently. More than one more over here. Oh, there's an entire additional level in this direction, apparently. And it exits only through a green door there. Yeah, I've been at this maybe an hour past when I normally would, after being only about 10 minutes late to start. I can feel a little of my patience or something, mental exhaustion, making me get frustrated with the room I probably shouldn't be that frustrated with already, so probably I should save this for another time. Yeah, I think I should save this for another time. So next week I have plans of being with family for a bit, so I'm probably not going to stream next week at all. And then the one after that should be back to normal as far as I know. I think this is a nice cutoff place. Finish the pit zone and enter the wall zone of green stuff. Green stuff is a pretty epic level. Like, I kind of tend to think of maybe 3x4 as a kind of average level size. This level is already 5x3 plus 4 more, so it's already got 19 rooms before you even talk about these. I guess that does include secret rooms and one that's not, like, solvable until you've cleared the level, but whatever. Pretty big level, is all I'm trying to say. But anyway, thank you for watching. See you in a couple of weeks, and on the forums between now and then, I suppose. But farewell for now.